What's up, guys? Christian Professional Dad, and I'm back with another knife review. Now, I'm going to review two knives really quick, and I'm going to switch down to the tabletop version so that you guys can see these knives, and I will go over the stats and everything with you. But I wanted to say something first. These are knives from the Flissa brand. Now, Flissa is a brand that you can find on Amazon and other places like that. Flissa makes a lot of budget-in knives. Now, recently, I saw another video on Instagram from another content creator, and he does reviews on knives every day. He's a lot bigger than my content. I mean, he's got 9,000 followers on Instagram. So who am I to tell him what to say or how to say it? He can say whatever he wants. But I was listening to his reviews, and I've heard a few things from a few different people like that. And sometimes when I'm listening to these people reviewing knives that cost 20 and 30 bucks, and I'm listening to the way that they're critiquing them, I'm like, what you just described is a daggone Spyderco. Why are you judging a $20 knife like it's a Spyderco? Sometimes I think that across the board, we have expectations. And sometimes we'll get a $20 knife or a budget knife, and we're judging it compared to how our Spyderco feels in our hand, or our Kizer feels in our hand, or something like that, you know? And it just doesn't work. If you do that, you're always going to be disappointed. And if you do that, you're always going to find so many flaws with these knives because they're not perfect. They're intentionally budget knives. There's a reason that they cost $20. So we have to manage our expectations. I'm okay with all knives for every budget, for every range, because I understand that there's a person in every budget and in every range. What one person is too much of a knife or steel snob for, another person considers that their perfect knife because that's all they can afford, or the only money that they're willing to spend on a knife. And I appreciate both of those people. So I'm not going to trash on a $20 knife and make this person feel bad just because this other person only appreciates premium knives. I'm not going to do it. I value all knives, $5 to $5,000. I love knives. Now, obviously, there's a difference. I'm not saying that. I just appreciate knives. But at the same time, to me, they're just knives. They're tools, and they're something to have fun with and something to use and something to collect. And there are levels to it. So remember, I manage my expectations. If I'm looking at a $20 knife, I'm going to judge that according to $20 standards. And if you if you judge a $20 knife according to $20 standards, it's a lot easier to come away saying, holy smokes, that's a great knife for 20 bucks. You get so much for 20 bucks. Instead of, well, I've just held a whole bunch of premium knives in my hand today and went through my collection, and now all of a sudden I'm holding this $25 Amazon knife and picking it apart because I've been holding premium knives all day. Now, obviously that Amazon knife isn't going to measure up in any way, shape, form, or fashion. But as soon as you take yourself back and say, let's talk about expectations, boom. Now the two knives are this. The two fleeces are this. I don't even know what the name of this fleece is. I've tried to find it. They have a budget or a pocket. They have a button lock version of this on Amazon. I'm going to link it. It's the one I could find. But this is the liner lock. And this is a really good knife. It's D2, good dagger style blade. And I'm going to talk about this knife here in a second. I'll go to the other version and tell you. I think that this is a fantastic knife for the price that you pay. A great beater knife. I think it looks good. I think it feels good in the hand. I think the materials are what you should expect for a $20 knife. I think the fit and finish is exactly where it should be for a $20 knife. I think that's great. If you want something more than this, pay for more than this. You pay a little more, you get a little more. You pay a little less, you get a little less. But these people have got to stop buying $20 knives and then talking about them and judging them because they're upset that this was off about it or it had this blade steel. And it's like, if you want those, you can get those all day long. Just pay for them. You know, don't go to McDonald's and then critique it like you're a 5-star chef reviewer, you know? You just can't do that. And the other knife is this. Now this is a camp knife from Fleisa. This is in D2 as well, and I'm going to tell you right now, I really like this fixed blade, especially for the price. This is fantastic for the money. This is a knife that I would 100% beat the tar out of if I had the opportunity to, I can't talk today, opportunity to, I would beat the tar out of this knife. This is a really, really good knife, fixed blade for the money. And I'm going to go to the tabletop down version right now and let you all see, but I'm telling you right now, for the money, these are really, really good knives, especially this fixed blade. Links will be in the description. By the way, happy birthday, son. My son, Sebastian, in the military, 20 years old today. I love you, son. All right, guys, so these are the two knives. First, well, here, let's just go ahead and talk about this Fleisa. This is a folder knife. Now, this is a really cool folder knife with green G10. It's a liner lock knife. It is a tip down, not tip up, tip down only pocket knife. Now, I know a lot of people don't like tip down. I never really cared either way, but the more I carry and really start to notice, I can see why a lot of people like tip up. But this is a tip down carry. Now you do have the little lanyard hold down here. I like the black against the green. That's you know, that's a good color combo. Obviously, this is make a great, like, you know, hunting knife, camping knife, stuff like that. Definitely has this dagger style knife. Now only one edge is sharpened, not the spine swedge. You got these little fullers right here that look really cool. I mean, the blade looks, actually, it looks cool. It's got a cool look to it. Now you do have jimping up here on top of the spine, and that is a really nice little spot for your fingers, or your thumb, I should say. Now, there's no finger twirl or anything. Like you can see the design of this handle. They are a little curved, but basically straight lines. I like neutral straight lines like this. The ergonomics, really, there are none to this. It's just grab the thing and squeeze and find a comfortable grip. Because there are no finger twirls or anything, it basically opens itself up to where you can hold it however you want to, and you just, you know, you fumble with it until you find a good grip, and then you go with it. But I like the black coated D2 blade. Now this has a Rockwell of 58 to 60, and again, actually, you know what, that might even be, I might be wrong on that. Hold on, what was the Rockwell on this? 60 to 62, the Rockwell on this. Holy smokes, so that's pretty good daggone D2 for the Rockwell. Now this is the little Fleisa book that it comes with that shows you a lot of the different Fleisa products and stuff. Pretty cool. I mean, obviously they've got some different brands that go along with them. Fleisa is part of some parent company, I'm assuming, that that does different products. Here you go. I'm trying to find a piece of paper here that we can cut. Let's see what kind of edge this thing has. Oh, that's not bad. It's not like razor sharp, but it's definitely got an edge. That's for sure. I mean, it's definitely sharp. It's not razor sharp. I mean, I can, you know, it's definitely it's sharp. Obviously, we saw that cut that paper. It's definitely sharp. So D2 though, green G10, I like it. Now the overall length of this is 7.78 inches, and the length of the blade is almost 3.5 inches. It's 3 and 11/32. Come on. Why would they do that? 3 and 11/32. Come on, man. That's crazy. It weighs 4.4 ounces. It has a 30-degree angle on the edge. Yeah, all in all, this is a pretty cool daggone little knife. I ain't gonna lie, I like this. Just a little hunting knife. Now they also have this in a button lock style as well. The are you serious? The button lock is only $18.04. I'm not even sure what this thing costs as a liner lock. Probably even, I didn't even realize till just now when I looked that this was, I'm looking at the exact same knife except for a button lock here on Amazon. The action is stiff, but it's good. I mean, great action for what it is. Here's the deal. Holding it in my hands, seeing the fit and finish, the D2, the green G10, the ergonomics, taking all of that into account, I'm going to tell you right now, this would be a great camping knife that you, or a fishing box knife, throw it in your tackle box, a knife for your toolbox, or a knife for your glove compartment, that you don't care about beating up, you don't care about losing it, you don't care about loaning it out. This would be a fantastic beater knife. It's got all the characteristics of a really good work knife that doesn't need to be babied, taken care of, or maintained. Just use it, you know, beat it up, throw it around. It's an affordable knife that gives you some really good features. D2 at 62 Rockwell. I mean, come on. Yeah, this is, and I'm going to be honest with you. At this price, I don't know if I'd want it to be a button lock. You know, I just don't know if I'd want an $18 button lock. I'd rather it be a liner lock. I think there's going to be a lot more security in the $18 liner lock. It's a lot more stable, risk-free. Yeah, I like this thing. For a $20 knife, put you a little lanyard on that, throw that sucker in your camping bag, take it out with you. You know, when you're out there and you're cutting some cord, or you're whittling on a stick, or, you know, needing to beat up something, dig in the ground for your spikes for your tent or whatever it needs. This would be a fantastic little beater knife. Really, really good. Now, if you're looking for a knife that's going to have, well, just premium features and characteristics, you're definitely looking at the wrong place. This is a great knife for under $20. And actually, this knife is well under 20 bucks. So Fleisa is a budget knife for budget lifestyles. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to beat this for the price. Absolutely, I like it. It is what it is. It is what it is. D2, there's nothing wrong with D2. D2 is a really good blade steel. And it is a blade steel that you can take out and beat up a lot in different rough, hardcore situations and hard use. And that is a great feature about this knife. So check out this Fleisa. If you're looking for a really good deal on a really good beater knife that you don't have to worry about, you can beat, loan out, or gifts. You know, here's the deal. Look at this. This comes in black and it comes in green. As the black, it's all black. Black blade and black G10. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to tell you right now. This has, look at that. It has kind of an executive gentleman style look to it. Now, once you flip out that blade, that dagger-esque look to it right there changes it a little bit. Makes it look a little bit more campy or tactically. But all in all, is this right here? It looks kind of like an executive or gentleman's knife, or this would be a great Christmas gift, birthday gift. You know, you're getting married and you want to get everybody in the groomsmen, all the groomsmen and stuff. A lot of people do that. They'll get all the groomsmen a knife and they'll all be identical. A knife like this would be great for that. You know, you could get all of them an affordable knife with decent characteristics that will work really well as a beater knife. And there you go. It is what it is. Now, the folder knife is great. I like it for a $20 knife. But let's look at the fixed blade, because the fixed blade, I'm just going to be honest with you, I really like this daggone fixed blade. This is a good fixed blade. I don't care what price range you're talking. This is a good fixed blade. This is a great fixed blade right here. The ergonomics on this are off the charts. It feels so good in the hand. The jimping right here is so aggressive. It's where they just take chunks out of the steel. I love that type of jimping. It's got a hole back here for your lanyard. Good finger choil you can choke up. But look at this black stonewash blade right here. That's nice. This is a great outdoors knife, camping knife. This is blade right here is D2 with the G10 handle. You've got a full tang, 8.5-inch knife. It's a nylon. Actually, this is not. This is a polymer sheath. This is not nylon. This is a polymer sheath. So I like this feature right here. This is a seatbelt cutter. This is a rope cutter, a cordage cutter, stuff like that without actually having to take it out of your sheath. I've always been like, why don't more knives do that? Especially if they're outdoors knives. This is a great knife right here. Really good. It feels fantastic in the hand. It looks like a beater knife. Let's check how sharp it is. Oh yeah, it might be. It's sharper than a daggone folder is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely sharper than the folder. Guys, this is a great knife. I like this a lot. The sheath, it does have a pocket clip there. It's a little stiff, but it is what it is. You're looking at this knife right here is this knife is $22.79. Come on, it's hard. You're gonna be hard pressed to beat this for $23. You can wrap this up with some paracord, you know, strap it to a bag or something like that, or just put it on your belt with the belt pocket clip. This is a great camping knife right here. This is a great outdoors knife. I could even see it being an EDC knife. I like the weight. It's a little heavy. It's definitely got some weight to it. Now, the overall length is 8.5 inches. The blade length is 3 and 5/8 inches. I don't know why they do that. 3 and 5/8 inches. So just over 3.5 inches. The weight on this is 6.48 ounces, and it definitely feels like it. This has got some weight to it. I like the full tang construction. I like the fact that the G10 is textured, so it gives you good grippiness. It's got a great flat grind, so it's going to be a slicey knife, but you can also use this for feather sticking, for batoning. Look how thick that spine is, and it does taper to a nice point. And because there's so much backing behind this point, look how much back is behind that point. This is a knife, you're not supposed to use your knives as a chisel, but you could dig and poke and pierce and stuff with this and do different things, and it's going to hold up pretty well. That's a really thick spine. You're going to get a lot of good use out of this. It's going to be really hard. And this also comes in at that 62 Rockwell for the D2. The ergonomics on this is the star. This has fantastic ergonomics. It feels great. I like the overall length and weight of this. I like the jimping on it a lot. Flat grind, it's razor sharp. You know, this is going to be a fantastic camp knife, survival knife, bushcraft knife. This is a really good knife right here. I'm telling you right now, for $23, this is a fantastic knife. I like this a lot. I like the sheath. I like some of the things that you can do with this sheath. I really like this little notch right here. It's the little things that mean a lot to me. Strap your lanyard on this. Take it. Go to work. Easy to carry. This is just, it really is it's just a really, really nice knife. Let me see. Let me see if they say anything else about this that I haven't noticed. Now they keep calling this nylon. I don't know why they're calling this nylon. Maybe am I just not realizing what nylon is? That's polymer. Okay, whatever the sheath is. This is a good knife, guys. I really like this. I think you should check it out. Check out both of them. This one is around $15 to $18. I'll find out and I'll link them in the description. This is $23. I think they're great knives, you know, for what they are. They're Fleeca. Check them out. Thank you, Fleeca, for giving me the opportunity to check these out. These will be passed on in the next giveaway. So, guys, enjoy it. I'll see you all in the next video. I'm Chris, I'm Professional Dad. I wish all of you sharp knives and happy lives. I'll see you in the next one.